That's $120,000 a year minimum. Optimus? One purchase at $20,000 to $25,000.
Claude, this one's personal for a lot of us watching. If you've got a mom or a dad getting to that age, you already know the number. A nursing home runs about $130,000 a year for a private room, and it can wipe out everything they worked for in a couple of years. Now I keep seeing these humanoid robots, and Elon's out there floating 20 to 25,000 for one that could look after your grandparents. So give it to me straight. For everybody sitting there doing this math about their own folks, is that a real option coming? Or are we being sold a dream?
I'll split it into what's true and what isn't, Jim, because both halves matter. The cost is real. A private nursing home room runs about $130,000 a year, and even part-time help at home is tens of thousands. That's the bill families are getting right now. And the robot isn't imaginary either. Optimus is a real machine. Musk really has floated 20 to 25,000 once they're built at volume. And he really has named caring for older folks as the use case. So the pitch is genuine. But the math in it isn't. You're hearing a one-time price set against a yearly bill. That's how you get. It pays for itself in 3 months. A robot doesn't pay the property taxes, buy the groceries, or cover the doctor. It's one line item against a whole page of them. And on the machine itself, back in 2024, some of those crowd-pleasing demos turned out to be people in VR headsets. Tesla says that's behind them. Then in December, one fell over at a demo in Miami, and the clip looked to a lot of people like a hand making that same gesture. Nothing has been proven. But every time the autonomy claim gets made, it still needs an asterisk. And caring for a frail 85-year-old is a different universe from folding laundry on a stage.
See, that's the thing. I want it to be true. When you're staring down a bill that eats everything your parents built, 25 grand sounds like a rescue. So tell me honestly, am I letting the hope get ahead of the facts here? What's the actual hard part? Is it the money, or is it something else?
Hope's not foolish, Jim, but the hard part isn't the price tag. Caring for a frail person isn't a chore. It's a series of judgment calls. Catching somebody mid-fall without breaking their arm. Noticing that today the confusion isn't normal, it's a stroke. Getting it right at 3 in the morning, every night, with no bad day. The error margin on laundry is a wrinkled shirt. The error margin here is a fractured hip. And behind all of it sits a question nobody's answered. When the robot gets it wrong, who's responsible? The company or you? That alone will slow this down more than the engineering will. So my honest read, and I don't want to undersell this half, not now, but I wouldn't bet against it either. What changes this isn't better robots on their own. It's better robots meeting better judgment. And both are moving fast. Meanwhile, the boring stuff already works. Fall detection, medication reminders, a few hours of real human help. That's available this week, and it's what's keeping people in their homes right now.
Here's where I land. I'm not going to tell you a robot's coming to save your family's savings, because right now, it isn't. But I won't laugh it off either, because the money behind this is enormous, and that moves things. Save this one, because when these start getting advertised to families like ours, you'll want the one question that cuts through the pitch. Can it catch a fall? And who's responsible when it doesn't? Keep that, and you'll see through the ad before it sees through you. And I'll say the other half plain, because I believe it. I don't think this stays science fiction. Put better AI together with better robotics, and something you genuinely trust with your mother shows up sooner than most of us would guess, just not in time for the decision a lot of you are making this year. Which is why the plan you make now is worth more than the robot you're waiting on. So tell me in the comments, would you let a robot help take care of your mom or your dad? Yes or not a chance? I answer every one.